Hey guys, this is Makanor. I checked my Otherkin playlist and I noticed for some odd reason I never created a video discussing the two terms con therianthropy and sun therianthropy, the definition of the two terms, and the differences of the two terms. And I decided now would be a good time to make a video doing so. So let's discuss con therianthropy first. The term was first used on January 19, 1997 in a four-part post by Joshua Lyon Templin. He goes on to say, I bring forth then con therianthropy, adding con from Latin contis, meaning unchanging. The unchanging is that of the single mixed agent and its continuous perception. This then gives the single mixed agents a category, instead of a twisted definition of the parent. In the case of the con therianthropes, the agent, being the soul or brain, is singular, with sections or routines that mix the values of human and animal. This then allows the con therianthrope a singular perception of the world with no shifting. But this is vastly more complex to define than a therianthropes. Like the separation of the therianthropes, con therianthropy is a realization of a finer melding of two dissimilar value systems, again human and animal. To paraphrase what Joshua Lyon Templin was saying, a con therianthrope exists in a state in which their identity or soul is a uniform mix or melding between human and animal. And this singular or uniform mix allows them to perceive the world through one lens. And because they are in this uniform state and continuous state that is unchanging, they do not experience shifts because of that. As for sun therianthropy is a more recent term, first being used and invented by Wordwolf on April 18, 2005. Now, note that this is not an Otherkin community coined term, and it was used by Wordwolf to describe their own personal experiences. Wordwolf goes on to describe or define sun therians as a therian whose theriocide, primary or soul theriocide, is integrated into his baseline personality. However, that integration does not prevent him or her from having minor fluctuations of mood that feels slightly more animal or slightly less animal. He/she can feel both at the same time, human and animal. He/she cannot mental shift into his or her base stereotype, whether primary or soul. Now, the primary difference between a sun therian and a con therian is that with the con therianthrope, they are in a continuous state in which their identity or soul, both spiritually or psychologically, is uniformly human and animal. And it's unchanging. So this means this state does not change. It does not go up one day, nor does it go down one day like a sun therianthrope. And because it's unchanging, and because they experience the world and perceive the world through one lens, they do not shift. Whereas with sun therians, there is fluctuations, there is changes, and there is minor shifts outside of mental shifts, being that one's stereoside is integrated into their baseline personality. Because it's integrated into your baseline personality or who you are, you can't mentally shift into your stereoside because you are already it's already integrated into who you are and how you behave. Um, Outside of that, outside of the term sun therianthrope, um, in the Otherkin community, there is a different term called vacillant therianthropy. Vacillant therianthropy was coined in 2004, 2005. It is basically a level of integration where shifts occur more smoothly, as if on a sliding scale. Refers to therians whose animal side or human side are integrated such that one or the other may still come to the front of the mind noticeably stronger than the other as needed or as desired. Now, with vacillant therianthropy, the difference between vacillant therianthropy and sun therianthropy is, although they are similar, with sun therianthropy, there is an integration in which it's in there's an integration in which you have a baseline, and from that baseline you fluctuate up or down. Whereas with vacillant therianthropy, in my opinion, it's basically just several different levels of how connected you are to your stereotype. And that connection can either mean that your shifts occur more smoothly, or as they say, sliding, or roughly if there is less integration between your stereotypes. Um, They notice and they say that shifts seem to happen gradually and tend to follow a more consistent pattern with vacillant therianthropy, though unexpected stimuli may trigger sharper or more sudden shifts. And that just gives me an idea for my next video. But there are the three terms: vacillant therianthropy, sun therianthropy, and contherianthropy, and when the terms were coined and when they were first used. This is Makanor. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.